what is it that they're doing that I'm not doing that I want to be on that level? He goes, well, it's because you haven't turned heel yet. And at that point, I'd been a perennial babyface my entire career.
Right.
I'd never not been a babyface.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that was not at all what I expected to hear, but okay. But now that's in his kind of thinking all of a sudden. Sami as a heel, and he's thinking that. And because everyone's only known me as this babyface, when the idea first comes up of Sami heel, or no, he's the ultimate babyface. He's the babyface. But I end up turning heel, and that I think really allows me to spread my wings as far as a character and as far as promos. So now I start tapping into something else because I know I can do the matches. I've been doing them long enough, but now I'm doing them on the other side of it, and I'm starting to get a little bit more of that character stuff and I don't want to say storytelling because I'm already telling stories in the ring.
But it's an identity from which you're coming from. It's home base. I mean, like, man, when I was a ringmaster, I was like, you know, he gave me that name. 6 months in, I'm like, man, I don't know what a ringmaster is.
Right.
I have no foundation. I'm a mechanic, but I have no foundation as far as what would I do. I don't know who I am. So
there's not just nothing there.
No, there's nothing there. But so then you formed an identity along with that heel turn.
Well, so I think I already had a bit of an identity as a babyface. I did.
But underdog, and you had that movement, but I mean, it's not like they were just shoving you to the top of the card, to your point.
Yeah. But the heel stuff, I think definitely, I think that, you know, that was the start of it. And then I really want to say it's maybe around the time, this is another funny way to get here, but there's a particular moment where they start to see me in a different light, actually. And I'm not even working the match. I'm not even wrestling. One night, I think I'm, Kevin's buddy. And as an FU to Seth, I'm the guest referee or something. And they were watching me in Gorilla, and I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just being me, but as a guest ref. And for some reason, Gorilla was very tickled by my antics. Like P.S. Hayes and Vince and whatever. They saw something in me in that moment. That they didn't see in my work or my promos, but something in that moment, they're like, you're just so entertaining, you could do anything. And then all of a sudden, I become a mouthpiece for Shinsuke Nakamura after. I start managing. And I was a little worried because I'm like, managing's great. Yeah, sure, I'm not taking bumps, I'm getting paid, all that stuff, but I got a lot more to give. But that's really where things start. I really start getting a lot of trust from the office and getting the mic a lot and getting to drive stories now more.
All right, but so then let's talk about the start of the evolution of Sami Zayn, the conspiracy theorist character, who also happens to be a hell of a documentary director. When you say entertainment, this is entertainment.
This was this is my favorite.
And then this is kind of a start to really kind of where you're at now.
And that's actually why I think I'm doing my best now, is because it's been a continuous thing.
Let's go to some footage because it's some good stuff.
If what he's saying is true, this is huge.
We did all this with the legitimate intention of putting out the documentary. And then there was some internal, what do you want to call it, shakeups within the company. It never got made. And it kills me to this day. You have no idea how much great footage we have.
I've developed.
Man, maybe this will help get the ball rolling and get the actual documentary out. There's so much great stuff.
A flat earther? It's the second time flat earth has come up. We shouldn't look into flat earth, right? That has nothing to do with it, does it?
This is all part of
Is this you?
Yeah. This is... Well, you know what? Actually, I'm trying to think of the origin of it a little bit, because I was already doing... I think Vince himself was kind of like, of all the different aspects of the character that were budding around this...
All of this, it's starting to have some really weird effects on my psyche.
Sorry, I just got to see this.
Who's thing?
Great delivery there by Kev.
I want answers! A mole, a dirty rat in my crew.
How did I let that happen?
Oh my God!
Nice boot.
Oh, I smoked him with that one.
Concrete evidence that the refs are conspiring against me.
What are you doing?
You are seeing something I'm not seeing.
You know who's seeing it?
Who's seeing it?
These cameras.
I'm not the crazy one.
Possibly.
Take it down with the truck! What are you doing?
Trying to twist the narrative and make me the bad guy?
No, explain this to me.
Countless injustices have been perpetrated against me.
I always look like the crazy guy. Who looks crazy now?
Hey, but
This is my favorite stuff.
I know, but
Yeah.
see, and that bleeds into what you're doing now. It's the communication. It's the hand movements. It works. It's very effective.
Thank you.
And you know, in life, communication is key. And so when you have that type of display, to me, it just reaches further than everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally, 100%.
That just okay. So
This is really some of my favorite stuff I've ever done. And you know what's interesting is it was done in the Thunderdome. So to this day, I don't know if we had a live crowd in the house. I don't know what would have happened. You know, because people were like, I think it would turn you babyface, or I don't know, because it's entertaining. People would kind of like it. I really don't know. I really wonder how it would have been with a live house, but we'll never know.
We'll never
That's
know.
part of what makes the Thunderdome so special for me personally.
But what about this angle? This included Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Did that help kickstart the evolution of your character? Just an outsider coming in. When we were talking before